You know who else has a niche following?
Who?
A lot about nothing.
Oh my God. Got me again. You fellow you.
Sorry, it's not that type of show today. It's real chill today. Real relaxed. Yeah, man. Welcome back to Lie About Nothing, where we talk about sensitive social topics, and in the end, we try to figure out where I was last week.
That's true. I was curious personally.
Yeah, I'll tell you where I was.
Oh my God, thank you.
I had a work thing.
Oh.
But like I keep saying, we're regular people, you know.
That's true.
We don't have jobs, 9 to 5s. We come here tired,
Life
but we
is
give you the
nothing.
content. The content. The content. We give you the content. So you're welcome, I guess. Would appreciate it. You don't even have to thank us, actually. Just go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube,
Please.
Lie About Nothing podcast.
Please.
That's true.
Because
They can do that.
they can.
That is true.
They could also, follow us on Anchor,
Please.
Anchor/Lie About Nothing.
Convince Chris to do another 100 episodes.
That'd be great.
Right. Convince me to do another 100
100
episodes.
more seasons,
By the way,
Marty.
this is episode 99.
Jeez,
So, yeah.
The penultimate.
Yeah. Rather. What is that, a century? Is it 100 years?
Mhm.
It's almost our century episode.
Our ultimate goal is a millennia, 1,000. Yes.
We're seeing Joe Rogan. No, it's not Joe Rogan.
Okay.
But remember, after 100 episodes, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a couple months, finishing up my doc, which I already started, by the way.
We'll see you
I'm
next
actually
year.
getting through it.
Indeed.
So, yeah, you'll see us next year. What are we in, September?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. You'll
End of
see us.
September,
You'll
yeah.
see us next year. But it's not. I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm still gonna like put stuff up. There's gonna be clips. You guys might get other content that we shoot in the meantime. So don't worry. I'm not completely disappearing, but I do need. There's stuff that I have to do. So
I feel
I
you.
do need to take a break. And also, the 100 episodes is kind of like a mark for me, because I started the podcast because I was inconsistent with things.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of projects, and I did a lot of there are a lot of things I wanted to do, and I would start stuff but never finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, I really want to start a podcast. Ever since I got to Eagle Radio back in like college, where I started editing their podcast, I'm like, man, I really want to start my own podcast. But I'm like, man, I have this issue where I don't finish stuff. So I thought to myself, man, I have to give myself a goal to get to in order to feel accomplished in doing this. And that was 100 episodes.
Hey, man, we're getting there.
So I'm
We're
like, if I get to 100
close.
episodes, I will feel like it was a success.
You created a podcast.
Right.
It is created. It exists.
Yeah.
There's the portfolio.
And I will have felt like I've been consistent with it.
I feel
Even
you.
though, days on and off in there, but that's still consistency. So it's a mark for me in my life. If we get to this, or when we get to this 100 episodes. So should be nice. Should be really nice. This is going to be like just a debacle of an episode.
Yeah.
Everyone here is pretty checked out mentally.
Mhm.
And we're trying to get dinner after this. So might be the shortest episode we've ever had. Maybe.
I don't know about
No,
that.
yeah, don't call it yet. Don't worry.
No.
Maybe. You
Might
know?
get some
Every time you
topics.
say that, it winds up being
That's
like-
true.
Precisely.
That's true. Maybe
Precisely.
the shortest episode we ever had, because I don't have too much to talk about, but we're just gonna, throw some stuff out there and see what sticks.
I have an IQ for y'all when you're ready. By the way, I was
Oh
excited about
my
it. I'm
God.
sorry. I'm
Well,
sorry
how
I
you
called it
doing?
so early. I'm sorry I called it so early. I was excited.
Well, how you doing
I was
then,
excited.
man? Talk to me.
Yeah, how you doing, bud? Did you, how's everything?
How's life?
Been
Be honest.
done anything? Went to any mountains?
I did go to
Any-
North Carolina. Which
Any
was really
birthdays
nice.
you forgot?
I did.
Whoa, who birthday you forgot? And who won't let you live it down?
Stop. I already forgot.
You know how it is.
Why do you like this?
It wasn't my birthday. I don't care. Well, I do, but
So, guys, yeah, man. Why are you muting me? Why am I muted?
I didn't meet you.
Oh no, it's off and broken.
I didn't do anything to you.
Oh, I'm alive. Don't worry. Oh, hello. Oh, hey.
I didn't do anything. You fine. You fine.
Hey. I don't like Victor.
Why?
Anyways,
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
pleased with him today.
I'm just
what
saying.
happened? Whose birthday did you forget?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You sure? Was it? Was it?
It can't be Victor's himself, was it?
Not mine.
No.
No.
Yeah, Savannah.
No, stop it. Was it hers? Stop it. Are you shitting me? God
See?
damn it.
And that's your man's. That's your man's before Victor was your man's.
Yeah, that's true.
So
18.
So
But-
I've been very, very, very out of things this past month, and it's been a very a pretty rough month for me, man. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie to you.
She doesn't care. I We just wanted to tease you.
Imagine your man's put his hand on your shoulder and say, "She doesn't care, bro."
It's been a rough month for me, y'all, and like I'm rough with like communicating like my emotions and things when things are happening. I'm good at like helping other people then and like giving good perspective, but bad at dealing with all the existential crap myself. I won't lie at that. And yeah, man, trying to figure out the balance between like professional, social, and personal. You know, you only got 100% of energy.
Yeah, it's called fucking
you can't balance it
communicating.
all. You know, it's rough. It's rough, man. It's hard.
Communication.
It's called
It's hard.
communication.
You're right.
Talk to your friends.
You're right, Victor. You're right.
How's your art?
I have art. That's true.
Okay.
This is art.
I have art.
Okay.
I am putting together. Stop it. I gotta be positive. We're on a podcast. We're recording.
Not true.
I'm working on a gallery book at this moment, and it has about 35 pictures within it. And then, along with the pictures, there's like paragraphs or stories or snippets of lore that go along with it. And so, I'm working to release the black and white tarot deck with the tarot book.
Do you know how to
that goes
read
along
tarot
with it.
cards?
Absolutely. I've been
Can
reading.
you do
it
a
the
reading
last-
for me one day?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I've been
All right,
reading the last like 9 years now, so I'm
Bless.
pretty proficient at it. I would think.
All of you here who love tarot reading, and even if you don't love tarot reading, follow us at A Lot About Pod on Twitter and or
Do
Instagram.
we do that?
Go ahead.
I mean, that was a good call. And how do are we even related to tarot in any way? It's a
No,
first. Anyways,
not at all.
that was a good call out. I like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, so I'm doing this gallery book because it's just something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and then the tarot deck will be coming out right after that. So a little plan that I'm sticking to right now with the art. I haven't had really had time to work on other people's art or other art because I've been wanting to really focus down on this. And like, I'm like typing and editing in between like work and in between like tours at work and whatnot. So it's keeping me a bit, you know, on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Thanks. That one.
Okay.
Life's difficult, y'all.
Blessings.
Thanks.
You'll get there.
Appreciate it.
What's up, bud? What's going on?
Nothing
Got
much,
you
man.
down.
Nothing. How are you, Victor?
Yeah, V-Money. How you doing, man?
That was a deflection, y'all.
I know. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
How's it going, Victor?
I'm good. So how about you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Cress?
This isn't the therapy episode. We had that episode.
Exactly, Cress
I'm
or
doing
Victor
well.
and Cress.
I'm doing well. Tired. Had a long day. Actually started late, but I had to see a new client. It took like 3 hours.
Money bag Vic. Sheesh.
I'm sorry. Audience, I'm sorry for the last like 5 minutes of the podcast, bro. I'm sorry.
No, but my phone's been ringing off the hook today. But
Come on, baby. You gotta stop flexing on us. You gotta stop flexing on us. We understand, bro. We
trying-
understand. Tuck the chain in. Tuck the chain
He's
in.
very
trying to make
modest.
it out here.
He's very modest. He's very modest.
But no, past week's been nice.
Good.
Was it this past weekend? I was in Tampa. I had a Tampa for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Had a judge conference Saturday, and it was also Savannah's birthday.
Oh, nice. Where was the conference? Was it in Tampa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it was also Savannah's birthday Sunday.
Nice.
So we just met in Tampa because it's literally halfway.
Right.
That's right there.
Yeah.
So we spent the weekend there.
Nice.
Great.
Fire.
Blessed.
Nice.
Where'd you go eat?
Oh,
Come on, man. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I
oh
knew
my
it.
God. There was so many good
I
restaurants.
knew it.
I think my favorite out of the weekend was a place called Oak and Ola.
Oh my God. I know it's expensive.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's just
If it feels on Yelp, it'd be what, $2 signs?
it was like
$3
Well,
signs.
all right, hold on.
It's $3
So
signs.
I have a gripe to pick with that because when
Okay.
I saw it on Yelp, it was like $4 signs.
Oh, really?
It was like $4 signs. I'm like, oh my
That's
the
God.
heck?
wild.
And then when I got there, it was like two,
Oh.
2 maybe 3. It's like a night out on the app.
Okay. All right. I can handle that.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
a
guess
little expensive.
so. Maybe
but
like for the area, that might be like a really expensive spot.
I guess so. Yeah. It was actually, I don't know if you guys ever been to Tampa, but it's part of a place called Armature Works.
Okay.
It's an old armature manufacturing factory that they gutted and turned into like this really cool, very hipster food hall. Like we have Delray Market.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Which I don't feel comfortable going to, by the way.
why?
Too many high school kids there. I feel
Oh
old.
my
I
God.
feel old.
Yeah.
Mad old. Yeah.
But
I felt that like last week. I went there. we went for lunch. Me and the bosses at work, bro, and I
Yep.
felt old. I was like, "Why are
Yeah.
these freaking
All
youngins
these
here?
kids are there. Yeah.
What is this?
doing? Get out of here.
Get out of
You
here,
should be
kids.
in school.
You should be in school.
The future is now, old man.
But yeah, it's near. It's like in the downtown area
Yeah.
of Tampa.
I've only heard of Ybor City over there. I heard
Ybor
that's
City's cool.
That's like
too.
where the nightlife and parties
Mhm.
are. Yeah.
Very very cool.
Mm.
Yeah, fun
Straight.
weekend.
I'm glad you had a
Bet.
good weekend, man.
Yeah, man.
Bet.
Very
Yeah.
fun. Very very fun.
Good deal. Happy birthday to Savannah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday, Savannah. Shout out Savannah's birthday. Happy
Yeah.
belated birthday. Happy birthday.
It's okay. It's okay, big guy.
She didn't care.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Chris, how are you?
My nephew is here.
Let's go!
My nephew is here. He touched down.
Uncle K.
Uncle K is in full effect. You see the chain.
That's true.
You see the shirt. Uncle
That's
K is
true.
in full effect. I forgot the rings in the
Oh,
car.
facts.
But Uncle K is in full effect, son. I'm gonna go see him this weekend.
Yeah, I gotta start
wanted
early.
to go last
Gotta
weekend.
start early, bro. Let them
You
know.
feel me?
Let's go!
I wanted to go last weekend when he was still steaming hot. So I could go
Fresh
see him
out the
fresh
oven.
out the oven. So I could go see him. But I had to wait a week.
Jesus
You know?
Christ.
I had to go wait a week, man. But I'm going to see my nephew this weekend. Uncle K about to be going crazy in full effect. I will not stop. I will be what's the word I'm looking for?
Unapologetically spoil
Not
this
even
child.
that. What's unbearable
Oh,
with
geez.
pictures and talks of my nephew. I promise you.
Let's go.
Very unbearable.
Said everyone's going to
I'm
know.
that uncle. Promise I'm that uncle. I'm very happy to go see my boy. I already have pictures. He's already the background on my phone.
Powerful.
Come on, man.
Powerful.
Uncle K is in effect, yo. From day one.
It's too fun, man. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of that, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But besides that, regular Crest is still here.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Regular K is still
Okay.
here, man. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to finish on my documentary. I started like an actual edit instead of just, kind of test edits. I started an actual edit, and I have an idea of how I want my story to go with the shots that I have. And I lost a lot of good shots. And when I saw it, I'm like, damn, it's gonna be tough because it's gonna be tough trying to pin people in
Oof.
because I want to get all the interviews in there, but
Yeah.
I might have to cut some interviews. But I started a good edit of that, and I realized some new things while I was editing too. And this is how I like to learn because I also signed up for film course.
That's
But
nice.
I hate learning shit online, man.
No,
I love learning stuff as it
I
goes.
need to be in person.
Yeah,
Like
it's
what-
me in person. I have to do it.
Mhm.
I have to make a mistake, or I have to learn it as I go, or I have to mess something up and then fix it. And like, oh, that's how that works. That's how I like to learn. I hate learning stuff online, but I got the course because it had a lot of good resources that I could use, and I could also just jump to videos that I need to see if, besides like going to YouTube or something,
Mhm.
So it's a very extensive course. But besides that, that's about it. I'm looking at getting another camera too.
Jeez.
Yeah, I need something else besides this. This monster.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
I
I mean,
thought you
this
meant
is going to
like-
be for
Okay.
like short films and stuff
Okay,
and
okay.
documentaries, which I'm really interested in doing more documentaries. But this is going to be mostly for short films and stuff. But I want something else for like the pod, like that,
Mhm.
like that. I'm looking at like a Sony, maybe like an AS2, AS3, something cheaper, because the 4 is out, so that's probably what everybody got right now. But I might stick with the Panasonic because they have the Lumix G5, which is really nice, really really nice. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm back in the dating market. That shit's trash. I might have to just start meeting women the old-fashioned way. We go outside. Online dating's trash.
That's all trash.
Yeah, everyone's. I mean, a lot of these women's personalities they get from friends or the office. And I don't know why you have your dog in your dating profile. I'm not dating your dog. I don't care about that. Maybe it's just me. I really don't care about that at all. If we decide to date, maybe I'll meet your dog, but I don't care about that.
That's rough.
So yeah, it's a lot.
It's rough.
So I don't know. It's not looking great right now. Like I said, I might have to start going outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up with Rutherford, bro. He knows the ways. He'll
We'll
help
see.
you out.
Yeah, well, he has a wonderful head of hair.
That also is
Yeah.
very powerful.
Yeah,
That is very powerful. But I think you got like the strong, like
I could do it.
the
he
like the
teach me
OG
the ways, I can do
vibes,
it.
bro. You got the vibes. You just gotta roll the
teach me the
charisma
ways I can
checks,
do it.
bro.
It's
You'll
just-
be good.
Yeah, I don't know, but no, that's neither here nor there. You had an IQ, didn't you?
Yes.
Hit me,
All right.
Victor. What's an IQ?
Hey, an IQ stands for interesting question.
I'll
That IQ.
Momo.
get that. I'll get that.
Please.
What that
I'll
means
get that.
is the participants
Mm.
hear the question for the first time
Right.
with no prior warning.
Right.
That's
So
true.
they have to answer off the dome.
That's true.
Right. Do kids today still say dome?
Yeah,
Dome?
sometimes.
I
Okay.
think so. Yeah, it's just like a situational thing.
If they keep
really.
saying it in the rap, still keep saying it.
Yeah. I
Yep.
feel like that's
The
thing.
rippity raps.
The rippity raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hood music, if
Yes,
you will.
that one.
Mm,
Hit me.
I jest. So, how do you guys feel about the struggle of our generation, the generation after us, and how some elders of the community might feel, where a lot of people have like lands that their families have like worked or been on or been forced to be on and things like that. And because so much history has been wrapped up in that, a lot of elders don't want to leave the land or let the land.
Oh, you
slip
talking about
away.
Delray?
Yeah, in general, but not just Delray. Like, in just researching it more, like this is a thing happening with like a lot of communities, just because of how long America's existed, but also is starting to become a thing in other countries. Like more and more people are becoming aware of like ancestral land and generational wealth. How do you guys feel about like, where you guys might have been forever? That might not have been a place you guys might have always wanted to be. Do you, how do you guys feel about that difference of we need to move and claim new land and explore and just make, or really sitting and building on the area you guys have been in? And like how do you guys feel about that? I guess.
I think it's one of those situations where you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And like sometimes people are just tied to where they are and they don't need to be. And I think because of that too, they also kind of spurn away progress. And like there comes a time where you as like an older person have to step aside and let the younger generation take care of things because you don't know what is going on outside.
But the struggle is though with like that. Then is that a proper thing to take when we know that like gentrification's a factor? And because like gentrification isn't like a white versus black thing. That's just there's an urban area next to usually ghettos. The ghetto's prime real estate. Urban land starts to push into the ghetto,
Right.
and people they've been on that land forever, or that's just where they were, where they've happened to be.
Well, then they would have to. Well, the issue is, are they like getting the knowledge? Like,
Yeah, so I was gonna say
yeah.
a big part of this is just
Are they understanding?
understanding and education. Usually, people that tend to just sit in like the small towns or never move are. I'm speaking out of my ass, but I've noticed that it's usually like low education areas, like
Communities will have that,
rural areas where
yeah.
they don't know any better.
Right.
Like they don't know what's outside of their community.
They just know
Yeah.
they have this house and this house
correct.
and this land.
I got
Yeah.
all this
It's what
already
I've
set
had.
up for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Why do I need to go anywhere else?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why
guess
is
that's the thing?
Why does the city want to pay me $800,000 for my house?
Yeah.
What's that going to cost me? Because I told you my house down the street there, they bought all the houses across from us, and I thought they were going to tear them down and like build apartments. They renovated them.
Yep, of course.
Renting out now.
Yep.
Yeah. And those houses weren't cheap because these people have been here as long as my family's been there. So those houses, we're talking $700K.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course.
Yeah. They keep calling my dad. My dad's like, he starts at 800, and he's like, "How'd you get this number?" And he's like, "Oh, we saw the house." He's like, "Did you see the house for sale?" And they're like, "No." And they're like, "All right, then why you calling?"
Why you call it then? What's the problem?
Hey, I say, listen, 1.2 million, make us move, man. Simple.
They'll do the job.
Simple.
They'll do the job.
Yeah, but yeah, I just think if they're not getting educated on what's happening around them and what's happening in their neighborhood,
Why it's happening?
then why it's happening, just sitting there is not going to help you. You can hold on to that house, but then they're going to take the houses next to you. They're going to take the houses in front of you, and you're going to be surrounded by apartment buildings and your little cottage right there.
Now, with that being said, do you believe that there? So this has been like a debate at the museum. We had a couple times with people like. It started actually different times with different groups of people about it. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to take the whole politics.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We haven't had politics from you in a long time, so you deserve this.
And so, like politics, and so like it happens where when for those who do decide to get out of that ancestral land or whatever, where they just always have happened to be, when they move out, should there be an incentive to create communities of people of like mind and condition, or do you think it should be more incentive towards everyone just moves where the heck they happen to move and just more mixing of what happens?
I don't think you need to create that because that just happens naturally.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. Usually people of like similar backgrounds or races usually just congregate.
They tend to find each other.
They tend to find each other.
Yeah. I mean, community is important too. So I don't think that person would have moved somewhere that they already didn't have a community in the first place. It's not like you leave the hood and then go live in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? That's not typically how that happens. You go to somewhere else where other people look like you.
Right.
Typically. Sometimes people with more money will probably move to the suburbs because they'll feel more secure, feel more maybe grandiose in that matter. But for the regular person, like if we sold our house today, I'd buy my mom like a condo. Get like a $200,000 condo somewhere around where other Haitian people, or where she could walk to see other Haitian people, or she could still go to her markets and stuff, and it'd be fine. It'd be Gucci. There's mad places down in Delray. You know what I'm saying? So I think like-minded people still find each other.
Yep.
I only asked because there's a group who I did a tour for, and there was like two grandparents. It was a grandfather, the parents, and like three kids, and like one of the kids was like college age, the other one was like probably elementary and like a middle schooler, and so like the grandfather, I feel like the dude probably was like a Black Panther or something at some point, but like he was like, no, we need to specifically create like black, like I think he wanted to say like kingdoms, but like like black neighborhoods, and these neighborhoods specifically need to give incentive to Black Americans to go live there. And the college kid though had your response and was like, no, there doesn't even need to be incentive. We just are in a time where it should be more accessible. Should be, as in people should understand or need the education to know that more of America is accessible.
Exists,
and it exists, and like we can just go there. But the grandfather was saying like, hey, I feel you, but man, you just don't know the dangers, and like we need to have a community that is specifically like a gated community, specifically for Black Americans.
What you mean we don't know the dangers?
And I was like, and that's where
what you talking about?
That's where the kid was coming from.
We alive in the world,
and that's where the kid was coming from. He was like, no, man, we have like, sorry, if you don't want to hear, but we have social media, man. We can see this stuff, and the mother was like, oh, it's okay. It's important that you're seeing that education matters. Right. And so I wasn't even talking at this point. And they're just, the mom was like meeting between the grandfather and the college kid. And the college, was going on with, hey, it'll just happen. Yeah. As like, it's not something we need to force. Yeah. We need to just let people know that it's possible.
Right.
But the grandfather was also saying, but we should also make incentive for communities of certain people. But I when I was listening, I was like, but then I don't want people to have that fall into you're being racist. And I don't think it would go that way, but I do see how people might want to take advantage of that rhetoric that he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's coming from, I presume, a good place, but something like that would just be a little more divisive than.
That's what I was feeling as well, and so it was a wild. It was a wild tour. Like that definitely was happening.
That's a good tour.
Like I saw like 20. I was interested. So at that point I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get to the rest of the talk first. Yeah. So then continue the tour. But that's where I got that cue from. It was just an interesting tour.
That's an interesting question. Politics. That's an interesting question, man. Because I don't know. Some people might feel like you're giving in to gentrification, but that's not necessarily
moving out somewhere you've been living forever.
But that's not necessarily the thing. You can't just sit there forever. This isn't like a third world country, or this isn't like any country where you don't have like bills or something. You know what I'm saying? Because like if this isn't Haiti, if I was in Haiti, my grandparents been in the same area for as long as I've been alive. You know what I'm saying? They've never moved. But you can do that over there. No real property taxes. You know what I'm saying? But to sit in one place in like a country where things are thriving still, where you could still, grow and
can go see
be a different,
things.
go see things, go see the world. You don't have to sit down and be old. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're 69, just because you're 75 doesn't mean you have to sit there forever. Life's not over. Go see the stuff. Go change things around. There's way more life to live. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to stay in the same place all the time. If you want to stay, fine, but people will grow around you. People will grow around you because then all the people who wanted to stay there get older and then they die off and then their kids get the house and then they sell the house anyway. So it's up to you if you want to grow, if you want to just sit there and stay old.
Just because you chose to be stagnant doesn't
mean everyone else is going to do it.
Everything around you has to follow suit.
Right. So, I mean, hey, good question. That's a good IQ.
I feel you.
That's fire, bro. I like
Welcome.
that. I should have gave you an air horn for that.
Oh, no worries. I feel you.
Give you an air horn. Y'all listen to UK rap besides Victor?
I'm sorry. Asking the two people it says besides one of you. Hey, do y'all listen? I'm sorry.
So I'm guessing you didn't hear Central C's
Central C.
LA Leakers. I'm guessing you didn't hear his LA Leakers. I don't know if I could play it. I'm going to play it.
Is it a banger beyond reason?
You're going to play it, but you got to
I'm going to play it, but I think I got to cut it for the YouTube.
Anything you got to cut on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, things are changing. We'll talk about YouTube because things are changing.
Half a second will get you fucking copyright.
Yeah. It's crazy. I got you, Trey, bro. Hold on. I got you. I'll play it, but I'm going to have to cut it for our YouTube listeners. YouTube, I'm sure you've all seen this. This is old news by now because it's been, a week or two?
Oh, good God.
So it's old news now. But, Central C had that LA Leakers freestyle.
That boy making move.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me
Is
play
that
it
the
for
one
you.
where he's teaching British slang?
Yes.
That was flames. Yeah.
That
okay,
one.
I saw that.
So you
I
have
saw
seen that one.
I just didn't know his name because I don't follow their artists. But
so yeah, I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on. I'm just gonna cut this in YouTube. So cut here. Yeah. Listen.
that kid went in.
Listen.
What are you saying? Oh my God.
This was a genuine learning opportunity.
Yeah, I was learning. I was learning.
So well.
Yeah.
Teaching you UK slang.
I learned a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I was like, oh, I now need to watch all of these shows coming out about.
It's insane.
What was it, Top Boy or
Top Boy?
Top Boy, right?
Top Boy.
Yeah.
There's two. There's Top Boy and there's Top Boy. Was it Summer House? Which is like the I was about to say assisted living. It's like I think Summer House was like where it's like where they take a bunch of orphans and they put them together.
Oh.
I don't know if they're necessarily orphans, but like a bunch of like kids from like the streets and stuff. They all live together in one house called Summer House.
Okay.
I only know that because there's this rapper called fudge. How did I forget his name? It's a UK rapper. Hold on.
Interesting.
It's in my playlist.
The more you know.
Hold on.
The more you know.
Nux. There's a UK
I have
rapper
heard
called
of that,
Nux.
yes.
And he has a song called Alpha House because he's from the ends.
Okay.
Streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Hood.
from the ends. He's from the hood. So he stayed in Alpha House. That's the only reason I know what Summer House is. So these kids are from the ends. They're just living in different areas all together and they just know each other.
Interesting.
So a lot of the rappers are from there.
I'm a smarter man.
But I love that freestyle. That's probably one of the best freestyles I've ever heard. Not even for its lyrics, but for the
utility.
not the engagement too.
Yeah.
Because I saw a couple like
Because you want to listen. You're like, what else am I going to learn?
What else am I gonna learn?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we do this too. We say this too in our raps. These guys are just like us. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. I fuck with Central C. I heard his songs before this, but Doja Cat went crazy. How could I be? Yeah, but Doja Cat went crazy, and he has a whole album that's actually really good too. So, listeners, if you listen to any UK rappers, let me know. Let us know in YouTube in the comments. Let us know what UK rappers you listen to, man. I might want to check them out. I have a whole UK playlist, actually.
Very nice.
Jordy, Saint. Yeah, I have a whole. Dave is a big one too. Dave, everyone knows Stormzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing all these names down now because I know none of these people.
Jordy's dope. Vanna is fire. Yeah, there's a lot. I have a friend, my friend David. He hates UK rap. He doesn't like it because they talk tough, but they have an accent. He's like, I can't take them seriously.
Oh, those memes.
Yeah.
The memes about UK rap.
But I wonder if
That's what my dad feels about it, bro. That's what
I
my
wonder
dad
if you
feels about
heard
it.
this. I'm gonna call
No,
Call
that's
it
exactly
David,
how
bro.
my dad feels about it, bro. He's like, but the accent though.
Let me
Like
see
I
if-
feel that I get that they're rapping,
Let me see if my guy David will answer, bro.
but
Yeah,
the
but
accent.
how do you feel about like certain English accents, like a Jason Statham accent?
Well, Jason Statham makes it sound tough.
Exactly, that accent's tough.
Yeah, he makes it sound tough.
It's like, look what you made me do.
Yeah.
You done made me put down my point.
That's true.
You sound like Peter Bass. You do that
It's,
really
I mean,
well.
it's similar.
Yeah, it is similar.
It's actually the same area.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Let me call David, see if he'll answer.
Oh, an unexpected call in.
Let me see if my guy will answer. I haven't talked to him in a minute,
Unexpected noise.
so he might be busy.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Answer, Dave. David,
What's up?
listen, I'm on the podcast right now. I'm doing the Joe Budden. I'm doing the
What's
Joe
up,
Budden,
bro?
and I wanted to ask you a question.
You're with Joe Budden. You wanted to ask me a question?
No, I'm doing the Joe Budden thing. You know where he calls his friends and
Yeah, no. Okay.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna say. Joe.
Have you seen the LA Leakers Central C verse?
Whose verse?
Central C on LA Leakers. You ever heard that?
No. You know I'm not on social media, so I'm
It's on
set
YouTube.
off.
Got him.
I don't know, man.
Damn it, this question's irrelevant now. Because then
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you how do you feel
Destroyed.
about UK rap? Because I know you hate it
Destroyed.
with your heart and soul.
Oh, it's still garbage. I don't care if I don't freestyle. It's still gonna be trash.
To you, to you. And he's teaching
garbage.
He's teaching you UK slang in that.
I can't take them seriously. It's
See?
like,
What?
well, like their life is not hard. That accent.
How do you know
With
that?
that accent, I'm
Woke
dead.
up this morning, got to get the bread. Like, I can't take that shit seriously.
What do you mean, man them from the ends, bro?
No.
They're from the hood. What are you talking about?
My mom working 2 jobs. I'm gonna like that. Like, I can't take them seriously. That's what it sounds like to me. It's not
I know.
hard.
You know what makes it hard to take them seriously? The places what they're called. They're from like Pickleberry and like
See, that,
and like
is that
Huckleton.
too? Even their slang is weird. Like you get guppy.
Pickleberry.
Yeah, it's the weirdest places. Well, that's why you need to listen to the Central C freestyle. He breaks it down. He breaks down UK slang and how it correlates to American slang.
Thank you. I'm dangerous.
Nah, bro, you need to listen to it. I'm gonna send it to you anyway.
Yeah, send it.
I'm gonna send it to you
I'll
anyway. You
watch
should
it.
listen to it. It should be fun.
Not gonna change my mind though.
Make sure you put the
I
subtitles.
already know where to change
Yeah,
your
put the
mind.
subtitles. Put the subtitles.
I
If you have
guess.
to have subtitles, maybe he'll like it.
Well, the video has subtitles.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. If you can read along with it, if you can read along with it, bro, you'll understand it, and then you'll feel the vibe more. You
Right.
know, it'll help.
Right.
The immersion.
Immersion.
What is this, a book report? Like, I don't even do a book report. I'm just trying to rap.
He's like, I'm not trying to, bro. I don't want to.
Oh, no, wow.
I'm gonna send it to you, David. I hope you're doing well. Is everything
Nah,
good?
bro. Yeah, everything good. What about you?
I'm straight, man. I'm living life. How you liking?
That's
How you
good.
liking the heat in Texas?
Oh, in Texas? Are you? Oh,
It's different,
Yeah,
huh?
I was about to say it's cool. but no,
Nah.
that wouldn't be literal.
It's trash.
it's absolutely trash.
Wouldn't work.
It's super trash.
I don't
Because I
want
went there
Hot as
for
shit.
DreamCon and I went outside and I'm like, this is inhabitable. And like you can't live here. I'm not sure how people
Dude, it
live
was
here.
103 degrees on a regular.
I'm telling
you.
you.
Step outside, it's like you're burning. You can't even go out for a walk.
I told you
You
when
say
I went there. I told y'all
103?
boys.
Yeah,
when I
103.
went there, it was consistently like 104 and higher. When I left, it was 111
Yeah.
degrees.
That is absolutely disgusting. That's reprehensible. I don't
I'm
want it.
telling you.
I don't want it.
It's getting better though. When I was in the 90s.
Oh, Oh, the 90s. Okay. So much better.
So much better.
Oh, yes.
It is better than 103.
That's true.
At least you're not cooking steak, man. Now you're like,
You cook that joint outside.
you know, like,
Cooking
Man,
breakfast
I'm not even
outside.
outside, boy.
Dude,
I
yeah.
work from home.
get that
Yeah.
out
I
of
don't
here.
be leaving.
Yeah, you straight.
Yeah.
You straight. I'm with you.
You really
I'm
could make the
chilling.
whole breakfast outside. That's insane.
Yeah, 100%.
My God.
It's very hot out there. All right, my boy. Appreciate you
Yeah.
picking
Sorry.
up.
Thank you for the call in.
Nah,
It's
no
powerful.
problem.
All right, my man. Peace.
It's powerful.
But
That was wholesome. Thank you for the
The
call.
V's my guy, man.
Thank you for the call.
That's my guy. But yeah, y'all listen to that Central C Leakers, man. It's
I'm going to have to check that out, honestly. I feel like a wiser man for having seen it. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's only because his Doja Cat song blew up.
Mm-hmm.
If Doja Cat didn't blow up, I don't even think he'd be on there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's such a weird. It's such like a. It's the shortest song. It's like 2 minutes. He's not even saying anything. He just wants to meet Doja Cat. I think in the freestyle he said he wanted to meet Ruby Rose too.
Wow.
Yeah. So YouTube had a like a little conference, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was. They invited a bunch of influencers and stuff out so they could see.
Creators.
My man's brother, who's also the homie as well. He's been putting me on because he's on YouTube too, but he's way more established because he's been putting on to how he does his stuff, like how he posts, when to post, like what's the YouTube, what's that called? Not analytics, algorithm. Yeah, what the YouTube algorithm is like how to do this, how to do that, and he's been putting me on. And I'm like, oh man, I ain't know none of this. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, if you all have been following us on YouTube, so that's All About Nothing podcast.
Nice.
I've been posting so many shorts because it's just like any
analytics.
Analytics. It's any short form content.
That's
People
what they
love
want.
it because it's quick, it's fast. Maybe a laugh here and there.
I want to
maybe
say
little funnies.
I want to say that's why, but I also feel like the social media sites have made sure that that's what it is, so that they can simply get more people doing it. I feel like yes, we have fallen into it, but I also feel like there are literally people who study this, make it a science, and have guided our people to be, quick information, quick videos, quick that. Like we didn't need that.
Right.
Like that wasn't something that, like that's not better for us to take in this much information quickly. Like that has to be. I feel. I mean, like there's marketing campaigns that politics, obviously.
Right.
But I do feel like it is really a more concerted effort by much more powerful parties than the mass of people who actually are intaking all this information.
Right.
Like I don't think we actually want to be taking this much stuff in all the time.
It's not natural.
It's not natural.
Weird.
It is weird, dude.
Yeah.
Like when you disconnect from a phone, it feels weird.
It feels tired
to have
too.
more time in nature. Like it feels weird, and like that's a sign.
Sometimes when I scroll too much, I feel tired. I'm like, oh man, I need to chill.
I've been through too
Been
much.
too
I
much.
gotta
Yeah, I've been
take a
through too much.
second.
I need to relax because it'll tire you out. You're mentally.
There's so many different directions you're going.
Yeah. But I will 100% play the game if it'll get us to the partner program.
Yes, we got to do what you got to do. We're going to make
Yeah.
some more short form video content.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure you watch as much information as possible from
Much-
All About Nothing.
Yeah, just from us.
Of course.
Everyone else, put your phone down.
Yeah, put that crap down.
Yeah,
We're
but
here, though.
Just watch us. So the partner program is a little bit easier to get into. I guess easier to get into. I guess it's like the requirements were like super ridiculous before, but now it's like 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 engagements. I think it is. I'm saying it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 valid public watch hours.
Okay.
All right.
So 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, and 10 million short views, public shorts views, and that'll get you into the partner program where you can monetize. And I think
fun.
now you get to keep like 45% of revenue from like your shorts ads,
That's pretty
ads
useful.
that run on shorts. So they're giving you bread back.
Yeah.
And YouTube was when they started like giving people like monetizing, giving people money. YouTube was like one of the lowest paying.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now you know what the lowest paying is actually TikTok.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. It's actually one of the lowest paying, and you have to work harder.
I
on
feel like,
TikTok.
you have to do so much for TikTok to work.
You have to work harder on TikTok because the way they do is kind of weird. And internet can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like TikTok has like a pool of money from like whatever like category of thing that you do. let's say you do like lifestyle or something TikToks, they have a pool of money for lifestyle TikToks.
And they give it out to whoever.
And whoever has such and such views, such and such engagements, whatever, they get a piece of that bread. They get people, but it's such a finite amount of bread.
That's rough.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas like Instagram, get 20K followers, become an Instagram partner.
You just get paid.
You get paid with ad deals. You get paid. Instagram pays you more for reviews and stuff. And I think you get what's the other one? I feel like it starts with a C. Where you could get brand deals. You get brand deals too. Sponsorships. Yeah. So it's a little bit better on Instagram. And now YouTube is catching up too. So listen, follow us on YouTube, A Lot About Nothing podcast. Subscribe.
Nice.
Por favor. So we can keep doing this, or else I'm just gonna have to just go back to my regular corporate job and be a troll.
No, don't do that. Uncle
Be
K.
the rat race.
Uncle K. No.
See?
No.
The Trey says no. So
Guys, come on.
what is this? YPP funding? Oh, you can access fan funding. We can set up fan funding.
What is that, like crowdsourcing?
No, kind of. Well,
crowdfunding?
people would become like
Like a Patreon?
it's kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of like Patreon, but through YouTube.
Ooh, interesting. They're starting to step into that realm.
Yeah, yeah. They're trying to get creators paid, man, and I respect it.
I'm very happy for that. I'm glad that more and more people are realizing like
Yeah.
more people want private ownership of the stuff that they create, and they're trying to now actually give them good benefits and pay for that.
Shout out to the homie Lewis, man. He's been putting me onto a lot of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very blessed.
Oh, man. I got to
Very blessed. He charges people for his services, and he giving it to me for the free skis.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yo,
this is
that-
good. Yeah,
Yo, that man
I'm right
dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Lewis, if you listen to this, which I don't think you even listen to my podcast,
Damn.
but
I mean, I appreciate you.
if you don't hear this, I owe you dinner. If
Oh,
you do
man.
hear this, this is fake. Bye.
Yeah, Trey.
Um,
Never liked you anyway.
Yeah, right.
I jest.
Oh, yeah? Like that?
I jest.
Edge runners,
Bruh.
So I've been watching. I think I'm on like episode 8, 9. One of them.
How many are there? Like 12?
10.
10.
There's only 10.
10. Yeah,
There are only 10.
I
It's only
see.
10
You
episodes.
can knock out the whole show
in a day.
Yeah, that's true.
in like 3 hours.
Which I don't like to do.
true.
I like to give things time because creators take years to do it. I want to actually give it time.
How long are the episodes? Like, are
Like
they
20
like,
minutes.
Oh, that really
Like
is.
regular
Yeah, that
episodes,
really is
yeah.
like 3 hours.
I
yeah.
literally watched it, binged it one night, and I was like, oh my God.
I'm on episode 8.
And then I'm like, fuck, I had to go to work.
That's what he
then-
mean by one night. He literally means no.
And then recently I rewatched it again, but in dub.
I
Both good.
only started in dub actually.
Both good.
The dub is really good.
Yeah,
I expected it to be good, to be honest with you.
it has to be.
Yeah,
Is there a recommendation of which one I should watch first?
Sub.
Okay,
Whatever you
cool,
want, bro.
Thanks.
whatever you
I
want.
figured, but I
Listen,
was like, let me try and be fair.
This is a
but-
collab between CG Project Red and Studio Trigger. I knew Trigger was going to
Studio
deliver.
Trigger.
Come on, bro.
I knew Trigger was
Studio
going to deliver.
Trigger, taking total.
Yeah, they're them.
Penny and stock.
Studio Trigger is him, bro.
I don't understand why you haven't watched
They're
it.
I'm
hard pressed
slacking.
to
It
miss.
will be this week. They're hard pressed, bro.
Hard
This week,
pressed to ever miss.
this week it'll happen, bro. I've been wanting the
Honestly-
Rings of Power and the Game of Thrones. That's
Yeah.
my fault.
That's fair.
Well, yeah.
That's fair. After watching it twice now in both
Dub and sub.
dub and sub,
Dub sub.
solid 9 out of 10.
Interesting.
Like
That's exciting and
That's
lovely.
a big number.
That's
probably,
lovely.
honestly,
That's
for me,
lovely.
one of the best animes to come out this year.
That's lovely.
Mm.
I'm excited for that as well.
Like art was beautiful.
Art's gorgeous.
The soundtrack is fire.
I
I've
paid
heard
attention now since you told me about it. I've been
Soundtrack
paying
is
attention to the
fire.
soundtrack.
Everything else, character's great. I think the weakest point is, for me at least, maybe the story a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
is
I
like
agree.
too simple or like
It's not too. It's not bad by any means. It's just
Sometimes it veers off direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is, I think the problem is it's a very dense show.
It is.
since it's only 10 episodes and 20 minutes each.
and they have to fit a lot of different plots in their character
It's
development.
nonstop.
Yeah.
Like you don't get a breather.
And that's what I actually like that.
Yeah.
I like that I don't have to wait so long for things to get good.
Right.
Or for things to engage me, the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Like from episode 1 is already this about to happen. Oh, this is about to happen. And then he meets what's her face. And then oh snap, he meets, and they already like they foreshadow things a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They do a lot of foreshadowing in the show, which is actually really, really good. I like when they do that because now I get to see this cool thing happen later on.
It is possibly like one of the smartest things they've done. CD Projekt Red.
100%. Because
the whole show is canon. Like it takes place before the events of the game.
Oh, yeah, so then anyone who's playing the game knows what's happening, and now new players can play the game.
Right. So they
and get reward.
Recently, the game had a huge 40, 50 gig update.
Oh God!
Of the same name.
Edge Runner.
It was the Edge Runners update, and
cool.
it released as the show dropped.
Mm-hmm.
That's powerful. That'll straight up reviving the game. Basically,
it's kind of like reviving No Man's Sky.
No, it's exactly what it is. They've been working on the game for like a year and a half now, and they're trying to pull a No Man's Sky.
That's powerful.
So.
Which I respect because they had a lot of flack when they had to drop it.
I'm glad they didn't abandon it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when I played...
People wanted the game, man.
When I first played the game, like I said, underneath all the crap, there was something there. Especially the world. The world was so...
Super.
Every time I saw any gameplay video I saw of it, I was just like, this game's beautiful. Yeah. It sucks that there's this much complaints about it, but it looks really cool.
There's a lot of stuff.
The world itself was so well built. Like you can tell thousands of stories out of that setting.
Nice. I'm here for it.
But this was really good. Studio Trigger did their thing.
I'm very happy. I'm definitely going to be watching that ASAP.
I got a picture of my nephew. Hold on, I gotta save it. I gotta save it. All right.
Is he like a little burrito of adorable? Like,
listen, I'll show y'all.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I was mad.
Deep Cyberpunk, yeah, boys. It's cool. I mean, they're not paying us, so don't beep it. It's trash, but on your own time, you'll beep it. It's good.
Either y'all been on the Rings of Power or the
Rings of Power?
Yeah, Ring of Power.
What is that?
Lord of the Rings show.
Lord of the Rings show.
I didn't know they had a show.
Oh, there you go.
What? Oh my God!
I didn't know that there was no advertising going my way.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What platform is it on?
It's on. No, it's not on Prime. Might be Prime. No.
Wasn't it Prime?
I think so.
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ. I can't remember. It might be HBO Max. No, Game of Thrones is HBO Max.
Yes.
That's why I'm mixing it up.
Yeah.
It might be Prime with Lord of the Rings. I might be.
What is it called?
Ring of Power.
Ring of Power.
Rings of Power.
Is it canon?
Yeah, it definitely is like.
That's where the complaints are coming from.
Sucks for them. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. Get them out of here. It's amazing.
Well, that's the issue when you make canon things because everyone who
just watched
the show, read the book, or watched the movies, they all complain. It's the same with the Halo show. Everyone who's played Halo knows the story. Like, that show sucks. Yeah. But me, who don't play Halo like that, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I mess with Master Chief.
Please watch it, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Everything I've seen in it and heard from it, I'm happy with. It is canon to me. It has the lore I want. The characters are there. They're name dropping all the characters I want to see. Like
The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 1.
I'm there.
Speaking of grown men complaining.
Oh, boy.
How about that Little Mermaid, huh?
Bro. Little Mermaid, like
I've never seen someone complain about so stupid
wild,
for so long, bro.
Wild.
It's so crazy because it's a cartoon.
She's not human.
It wouldn't even matter what her skin color was in the first place.
Her story was way worse when it was actually like a European folktale versus a Disney retelling.
Disney cleaned it
all of their shows are retellings that aren't true to the original lore of the stories. Like, they're not. Goldilocks and Three Bears, very different. Jack and Jill, very different. Like Rapunzel, very different. All of these stories are very, very different from their original, usually horrific versions.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So us seeing this, like, she ain't human, first of all.
Ursula was supposed to be uglier, by the way.
Facts.
It's supposed to be like a monster.
Absolutely. Like, come on. Yeah. Like,
because y'all really want canon.
Y'all really want it.
We can give you canon.
You're not going to
even like it.
You're not going to let your kids watch these shows.
Right.
If they're actually canon.
Exactly.
So get them out of here, man.
It's so stupid, man. Listen,
nonsense is real.
Halle Bailey's going to do a good job. She could sing her face off.
Indeed.
Oh, my days.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Like crazy.
I want to see Woman King. That's what I want.
I want to see that too. Actually,
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen Woman King. I want to see it. It looks ridiculous.
It looks so freaking cool, man.
I know it's gonna be cool
for sure.
Oh man, Woman King. I gotta go see that. Little Mermaid. Maybe I'll go see it.
What you have to do is pull in Uncle K and invite kids of the family to go see it.
That's true.
You gotta go know nothing.
Just catch it on. Just
Waste
catch
of
it when
time.
it comes to
Yeah,
Disney
probably-
Plus.
It'll be on
Yeah,
Disney Plus.
it'll be on Disney
That's
Plus
true.
for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, it might go in. Imagine if they drop it on Disney Plus as they drop it in theaters.
It might.
That'd be powerful.
That'd be fire.
They used to do that.
Yeah, during
No.
the pandy, when the pandy was still popping,
Mm-hmm.
it was still popular to
But now they're
stay inside.
they're wrapping back around.
Are they?
Exclusively in
Oh,
theaters.
theaters, right.
Now they're back to it.
Is HBO Max still doing that? Because the last movie I remember them doing it was Dune.
Oh, that's intriguing.
Because they
I know
released Dune
not.
on there
I know
and
not.
and in theaters. But I don't know if HBO Max is still doing it.
Hmm.
I have this issue where
Okay.
maybe this is a first world problem.
Probably want to get that checked out, man. Just saying. I don't know if we have the
I actually
expertise
am
for
looking for a primary doctor.
it. I was like, I don't know if we have the expertise for
I have
this
like
one.
really bad stomach acid and then,
fair.
this thing on my tongue. It's
Oh God!
it's weird.
Oh, don't take. Oh,
It's weird.
You didn't have to tell me.
I have this issue where, like, you know how companies try to make things very, like, more convenient for the user?
Yeah.
It's like when they try to make things over convenient and it makes it worse.
It's called Apple.
True.
Oh, my God.
True.
So,
we went through a whole like existential crisis there. I saw it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
so I ordered like a pub sub, right?
Okay.
Okay.
It's not the direction I thought.
Nowhere near where I thought we were going.
All right.
All right, we got to fight over a pub. We fighting, bro.
Hold on.
Hands
So
getting thrown. Are we suing Publix? Is that where this is going?
Who's we? My man, I ain't got the lawyer money.
Oh,
I ordered a pub sub
Okay.
and I ordered it online. And you know,
Oh.
the times that they give you online, never accurate.
Sure.
Because how could you compensate for how busy the people are in
you
the
ain't never
store,
gonna know.
right? Or in the restaurant. So I always give it like 20 or 30 minutes after and then I go pick up my stuff. So
Oh, I got
I
a story
ordered-
now too.
yeah, so I ordered the pub sub, I don't know, let's say 2:30. I'm like, let me go pick up my sub. You know, they tell you it's gonna be ready at like, well, let's say I order like 2:45. This is gonna be ready like 3:20.
Okay.
I'm like, not gonna go there at 3:20.
320.
Yeah, which is already long, by the way, right? So
40-minute sub, bro.
Yeah.
Takes time. You never know.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna go at 3:20. So I end up leaving the house at like 3:45,
Jeez.
and I go to get was it 3:40? Yeah, like 3:35, 3:45. I end up going to, and the Publix is around the corner, by the way. I could have gone to the Publix, but I'm like, I'm just gonna order and pick it up. So I roll around the corner. I go there, and usually,
I just would have went and picked it up personally.
usually it's like on the little hot thing.
It's like a little conveyor, not conveyor belt, but it's a little ramp that
Yeah,
they put
it's
them
a
on,
little
right?
ramp. The bottom part's for cold subs, the
Yeah.
top part's for hot subs.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, it's chicken tender sub. You know what it is. You know what it is.
The good stuff.
So I go to pick it up. I didn't see it on the hot thing. I'm like,
Stolen. It was
I
stolen.
wasn't down yet because last time that happened, they just had it like sitting in the back. They just didn't put it out yet, and it was ready. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
So I go up to the lady and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up a sub. And she looks down at the receipts and I'm like, oh, it's not made.
Nope.
She looks down. She's like, what's your name? I'm like, Crest. She's like, oh yeah, I'll make it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sounds all
and
right.
there was no line, by the way.
That's why you just go in
Yeah.
because you
But
cannot
the
trust
issue is
that they're going to see it.
you offered this service,
Don't trust it.
right? But if it's not trustworthy, why offer it? Publix
Because
or
it's-
any other entity that
Because
offers these things.
It sounds nice on paper and in ads and on the website.
That's true. It does
They
sound
don't.
nice.
They don't care how annoying it is for the
And
patrons because the patrons are going to keep coming back anyway.
Because that's an issue. Please, because now every time I can't trust that Publix anymore because I have to go now every time.
You got to go.
This is like the third or fourth time this has happened to me at that specific Publix. I give them a chance over and over again. Maybe it's just a bad relationship.
They just know you.
just like
it's him.
abuse?
Ooh, we don't want to make.
Do I just like
his-
abuse? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, brother.
But like I said, this is a first world problem. But it irks me that people offer this service, and I also understand that employees are overworked, underpaid, they don't give them time, they don't give them the resources.
that's true.
I understand that.
That's true.
So that's why I give them grace and I give them over the time, like 20, 30 minutes over the time when I'm supposed to pick it up. And when I go there, it's not even made. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. I understand completely.
It's kind of annoying. I don't want to be that guy because I understand human condition. I understand life, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I feel
That
you.
wasn't even started yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why, again, like Trey said, I just go in person.
Well, yeah, now I'm just gonna go, or I'm just gonna find another Publix.
See, Chris,
There's another one closer to me.
You
close to me,
now
too.
are achieving only 10% of the power of a true Karen, brother. This is how it begins. I know it's a first world problem, but I mean, you know, guys, you could have done it anyway. Okay? You know, I mean,
Not
I'd like to
anyway,
speak to the
it's
manager.
provided. Publix, go ahead and take that off your website, dude.
He was at 10%. This is like 20%. When he's like, "Not take it off the website." 30%, bro. Next time he goes in, he's talking to
Listen,
a manager.
Take it off your website,
He's
or I'm
talking
calling
to
the police.
Just walk into Publix, call the cops on Publix.
like that one black dude with
Bruh.
the shirt. I'm calling the police.
Jesus.
I'm calling the police and walking out because I don't want to get shot.
My heart. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
I see you, Chris. Very powerful.
Yeah.
What are you
'cause-
doing?
Yeah, I'm just
Victor.
listen. Just take what the fuck?
Hit the carts.
Just take the service off if it's not gonna be done. All right. Just say you don't offer online ordering anymore. I would just go get it.
Tell you
It's not that big a deal. And there was no one in line, by the way.
Maybe
She
it
was just making subs.
It's just an off day.
Yeah. Don't tell him
I
that,
said
bro.
this is the third or fourth time.
It doesn't. Victor, don't tell him that.
Then they're always off.
He's going to try it again, and this is going to be the straw that broke the camel's
No,
back.
I'm just gonna do a different.
He's going to call the cops on Publix. All right, the deli dude's like, "Whoa, bro, chill. What's happening right now?" I'm making it. I'm making
This
it.
has happened.
Chris, I'm making it right now. It's in my hands, Chris. I don't want it. No more. I'm sorry.
It should have been done on time.
You've slighted me for the last
time, fools.
Bro, gonna get one of their
Do you
plastic
know
gloves.
who I am? I'm a valued customer.
Oh my
Publix.
god, bro.
I should be treated like a king and nothing less.
Of course.
Surely not a pleasure to shop.
It's not a pleasure. Not this time.
Not this time, Publix.
I'm sorry.
I still fuck with
Felix.
Publix.
It's how you. This is how you fucking get villain origin.
Yeah, for
story.
sure.
They messed up my sandwich for the
It's
last
just a
time.
turkey sub. I said
said-
the chicken tenders. Ah! And this
Takes over world.
Yeah, pretty sure. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that's
yeah.
how it happens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Dr. Doom's
Like I said, it's a
origin.
first world problem, but
Still
Sorry.
a
know
little annoying.
that jerk turkey sub.
Haven't had it. Good. I don't know. You could jerk turkey. Well, Publix could
You
jerk
can
turkey.
jerk anything.
The black people working in the back.
Yo.
As a meat, I mean.
Hey,
it's not any
yo!
better. That's not any better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't good on you, dog.
I realized it too late.
It was not good on you.
I realized it too late, y'all. That's
Unfortunate.
My fault. That's my fault.
I'm
That's
not
my
cutting
fault.
it either.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and cut
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all.
Yeah, but that's it, man. It's just, I didn't have anything else to say. I just wanted to say no thanks, but no thanks, Publix.
That's okay.
I still mess with y'all because y'all around the corner from my house.
That's
so.
fair. It's so convenient.
Yeah, very very
It
convenient.
is a pleasure to shop there more times.
Plenty-
than it's not
More
a
times than
pleasure.
it's not
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Plenty of lunches out of Publix.
But the Pepsi AC I buy from there is so expensive, but it helps with my heartburn. Yeah, all right, that's all I had. Yo,
Y'all
cool?
I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, man.
Hungry?
Nothing I'm talking.
I am also hungry. We about to dip.
I feel you. Oh, the theme song.
Oh, look, we hit an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, we hit an hour. My bad. I thought it was gonna be super short.
No.
I'm gonna cut it to 45.
Why?
Because I gotta cut the LA leakers and I gotta cut the Oakley. Sorry. Unfortunate. Sorry to our YouTube listeners. But you know, you can still follow us on YouTube at A Lot About Pod.
That's
If
true.
you don't want to hear what we were listening to, you could, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm/A Lot About Pod. Or any other podcast app, to be honest, because they all take from the same areas, same APIs. So you could find us on pretty much any iPad app. A Lot About Nothing podcast.
Powerful.
Our gentle homies. Victor, what are we going to eat?
That's a good question.
You need to choose. You're the connoisseur.
What do you want to eat?
Oh
I don't
my
know
God!
yet.
When did this happen?
Whatever
did you do this?
Whatever you choose. Thank you for listening. It's been A Lot About Nothing. Peace.
He did this, didn't he? I wasn't watching. He did.
See you later. Johnny.
I have cards in my hand.